You guys seem to really enjoy my budget red inventory video I released just the other day, so we're back again with another episode, this time with the highly requested blue inventory. This one is even cheaper than the red inventory, with all the weapon skins combined coming in at just over £40. Now, if you do end up enjoying this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, I really appreciate the support. But with that said, let's get into it, starting with our USPS blueprint for £5.21 in field tested. On the T side, we've gone for the Glock Bunsen burner for 48p in minimal wear. For our Desert Eagle, we have the blue ply for just 24p in minimal wear too. For the P250, let's pick up the Ripple for 25p, and while we're there, let's also grab the 5.7 Forest Knight for 16p. And lastly, to round out the pistols, let's also grab the Tech 9 Ice Cap for 57p. For our SMGs, let's start with the Mac 10 Lapis Gator for 61p in factory new. Now, the MP9 doesn't really have many great blue options that are anywhere near this video's budget, but the goo is about as close as we can get, featuring a very pale blue colour. Now, this skin costs us 74p in minimal wear, but if you don't want to go for that, another good alternative is to pick up a black skin like the MP9 Dart and apply some nice blue stickers to it. For the P90, let's pick up the Traction for a nice blue skin, this one costing 70p in factory new. The PP Bison Blue Streak takes the next spot in this inventory, costing £1.39 in field tested. And rounding out the subs, we have the UMP Exposure for 67p in minimal wear. Onto our rifles now, and let's start with the M4A1S Nightmare. I love this skin, so let's spend £8.99 on one of these in field tested. On the T side, let's pick up the AK Blue Laminate for £7.54, also in field tested. Staying there, let's also pick up the Galil Cold Stone for £1.18 and the SG Aloha for just 22p. On the CT side, we have the minimal wear FAMAS Cyano-Spatter for 15p, as well as the AUG Navy Murano for 65p in field tested. The snipers are next, and we're better to start with one of my absolute favourite budget skins, the Scout Abyss for 65p in minimal wear. Lastly, for our guns, and also the most expensive gun in this inventory, let's pick up the AWP Sun in Leo for £11 and 12p in field tested. So with that, our weapon skins are complete. I know I didn't include everything, but I tried to keep these videos focused on the weapons that people are most likely to use in game. But that brings us to knives and gloves. Now, this of course takes us away from budget inventories, as even at the cheapest end of CSGO knife and glove combos, there's nothing that would fit a blue inventory. But I didn't want to leave you without a nice combo, so for this blue inventory, I'll be starting off with the Polygon Moto Gloves for around £200 in field tested. These complement any of the Brightwater knives really well, so for this inventory, I've chosen the Bowie knife Brightwater for around £150 in field tested. But honestly, go for whatever knife you think looks the best, and more importantly, whichever one you can afford. Now, the last thing to touch on is agents. Maps like Nuke can feature default skins with blue sleeves, but to make sure your agent always matches your inventory, let's pick up one that matches the blue theme. This Aspirant skin is a good option on a budget, coming in at £2.24, but the Dead Cold agent also works well if you have a little bit more to spend, this one costing £7 and 11p. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel and go check out the rest of my videos. I'm sure there'll be quite a few that you enjoy.